So, hi guys, Harshita here. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been quite a while since I uploaded a new video. So, after completing my law degree, I spent some time exploring different fields and figuring out what truly interests me. And now I'm finally here with something I've always wanted to do, building a startup. So, most people think that starting a startup begins with registering a company, but that's not true. Before you spend even rupees thousands, there are a few things you need to understand. So, starting a business involves several legal and financial compliances, and if you don't follow the right process, it can end up costing you a lot of money and time. So, in this series, I'll be explaining the entire startup journey based on my experience, my legal background, and my new startup journey. I'll guide you through the process step by step. So let's begin with the basics. You need to understand what is a startup first. So when I was in my college, especially during my second semester, I had no idea what I actually wanted to do. I knew I wanted to start a business someday, but I was totally unaware of how to begin, right? A startup is simply a business that is built to solve a problem that has the potential to grow. This is something very basic that you should know about the startup, right? So let's take an example of food delivery apps like Zomato, Swiggy. Before these platforms even existed, ordering food from a restaurant wasn't easy. You had to call restaurants individually and hope they deliver to your location. The founders identified a real problem and built a solution around it. Today, they've created an entire industry that didn't even exist before. That's exactly what a startup does. It solves a real problem. So, before you're starting anything, ask yourself these questions. What problems am I solving? Who are my customers? Will people actually pay for this product or not? And who are my competitors? So these are the most important questions because they determine whether your idea has the potential to become a successful business or not, right? So understand your target audience. Once you've chosen your niche, you need to identify your target customers. For example, if you're starting a fashion brand, who are you designing for? Are you targeting men, women, children, or even pet clothing? Knowing your audience helps you make better business decisions from product design to marketing. Let's say you're launching a lingerie brand. Ask yourself, will customers actually buy my product? What makes my brand different from the brands already in the market? So, these are the questions you must answer before investing your money. So, study businesses that are already successful in your industry, understand what they are doing well and where they can improve. For example, Amazon focuses on convenience, fast delivery, customer experience. Mintra focuses specifically on fashion, build a strong brand around that niche. The goal isn't to copy your competitors, the goal is to learn from them and create something better or different, right? So, the first step is choose the right business structure. Once your idea is validated, the next step is selecting the right legal structure for your business. There are several options such as sole proprietorship, partnership firms, limited liability partnership, one person company, or private limited company. Each structure has different legal tax and compliance requirements, right? So I'll explain all these in detail in my next video so you can choose the one that's right for your business. And the fifth step is to complete basic legal compliances, which are very important. After selecting your business structure, you'll need to complete a few essential legal compliances, which includes PAN, business bank account, GST registration, shop and establishment registration, professional tax registration, MSME Udyam registration, trademark registration, proper accounting and bookkeeping. These are some of the basic compliances every founder should know. I'll also make a dedicated video explaining each of them in detail from a legal perspective. So, common mistakes first timer founders make. One of the biggest mistakes people make is copying someone else's business ideas without doing proper research. For example, suppose you decided to start a printed t shirt business because it's trending, right? Many people simply copy the idea without understanding the costs involved. Have you researched the cost of blank t shirts? What about the printing machines, ink quality, fabric, packaging, shipping, branding, and marketing? If you skip this research, you'll struggle to build a profitable business. Research is the foundation of every successful startup. Another common mistake is ignoring taxes and financial records. Many small businesses face penalties simply because they don't maintain every proper record or fail to comply with legal requirements. So, taking legal advice at the beginning can save you a lot of money and trouble later. Another important point is signing agreements with your co founders. Never start a business partnership based only on trust or verbal promises. Always have a written agreement that clearly defines ownership, responsibilities, profit sharing, and exit terms. It is very important. So it protects everyone involved and prevents future disputes. Finally, never mix your personal money with your business money. Keep separate bank accounts and maintain proper financial records. So this makes accounting easier, helps during tax filing, and gives you a clear picture of how your business is performing. That's all for today's video. In the next episode, I'll explain how to register a startup in India step by step and discuss all the documents you'll need. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.